Hi, I'm Terry. I'm one of the consultants at DT Baits. I'm going to talk to you about the DNA range that we've got. These are our liquid attractants. So what is DNA? It's basically you've got a couple of different things going on in there. You've got the krill concentrate proteins in there, which is quite heavy, almost a tarry substance. So it's going to settle down to the bottom quite quickly. In there as well, you've got fish oils. Now, as we all know, oils don't mix with water, so as they're separating up from the bottom, they're gradually releasing all the krill protein concentrate up into the layers to bring attraction and hopefully draw the fish down to your baits. They can be used for a lot of different purposes, so I've got solid bags out on one of the rods today, and again they'll just help to keep all the particles down low. They'll carry flavours, they'll also carry all your bits and pieces, so if you're fishing with particles, again crumb, boilie, stick mix, that kind of thing, it will just bond it and take it down to the bottom where you want it to be. But as I say, those oils will gradually release the flavour through the water column as well. So obviously, as I explained, oils don't mix with water or anything else, so before you use these, just give it a right good shake. And what you do is temporarily join all those bits together, and as I say, out on the lake bed, the oils will gradually rise up and separate again, releasing all the flavour. So we've got a range of these to go with the different flavours of boilies that we've got. So you've got the N blend, the fish blood fresh orange, the oily chicken, the peach and sour cream, and you've got a couple of others like the Fish Pro and the one which is just a general DNA flavour. And again, you can add your own flavours to these because they are good carriers for any flavour. So with regards to oils, obviously through the winter months a lot of oils can congeal, so you can use things like nut oils. They're a little bit better. They tend to not congeal so much in the winter months. So hemp oils, things like that. We do also do our own nut oil as well. In the summer months, again, the oils are dispersed a lot quicker, so that's the time that I would use them the most, and certainly the DNA is very good through the summer months. So we've faced some tricky conditions at this end of the lake. We turned up yesterday, it was a very hot day, this section of the lake was very still, not really a lot going on, and all the shows were down the further end of the lake. The weather's completely spun around, it's now blowing hard into us. We've got a bit of a easterly, northeasterly wind, which is a little bit colder, but it's pushed a lot of the fish down our way, so fingers crossed we'll get some action. So amazingly, after waiting all this time to get a bite, the weather's turned on us in our favour. I've changed the rig over, and within half an hour of putting out a naked shot, this one's ripped off, which is a beauty. It's passed a lot of the boilies out onto the mat, all crumbed up, so clearly the bait's working, the DNA's leaked out, and it's brought them down onto the spot. So it's suddenly turned into a very different story to what it was yesterday when we were sitting there blanking and all the fish were down the other end of the lake. And it just goes to show the pulling power of that DNA that I've put out into the bait. So just to prove what I was saying on the last piece, this rod was the same rod that had that last fish, which was a 32. I recast it, and within 10 minutes it's gone off again. And again, it just proves the point that the DNA is bringing them down and getting them feeding, because they're slicking up all over me, so it won't be long before I get another one, I'm sure of that. But this is an absolute beauty, real beautiful dark fish.